Why do we continue with Christmas? Most adults agree that Christmas comes too early. Around November we get bombarded with constant adverts telling us to cheer up and buy stuff that we don't need. Glossy images of happy people exchanging gifts that are fantastic, and all thanks to Marks and Sparks. Eating copious amounts of rich food and not becoming fat bastards in the process. Christmas is all about indulgence. Having great middle-class friends that are all slim and beautiful. Happy Labradors that don't chew up the furniture or shit on the carpet. Plush houses with nice carpets and a roaring fire. Well-balanced children that don't need prescription drugs, and a big fat turkey that was happy to be slaughtered. So, Christmas is for kids then? No, it's for the government who all want us to be in a pigeonhole where we can't cause any trouble or think for ourselves. Spend all of our money on nasty novelty goods to keep the economy healthy enough to be able to wage war on any unsuspecting and less fortunate countries than our own. Anyway, Christmas is only there to give the adults of tomorrow a nasty shock. All that is happening is that we are passing on a tradition that they'll end up being responsible for, and most of them will grow up with extra worry and debt, and singled out as being weird if they decide they don't want to join in. Parents encourage their kids to be truthful and honest, yet them same parents tell them a pack of lies in the spirit of Christmas. At some point the kids have to figure out that Santa doesn't actually exist, and that their parents have had to skint themselves to buy the wrong presents all along. So at some point you believe that on Christmas Eve a big fat bloke somehow managed to climb down a non-existent chimney without getting covered in soot. Or rather perversely, strange men with beards sneaking around children's bedrooms, offering presents and sweets, normally would have parents worried. So if Santa was a real man, he probably would have been banged up for being a paedophile. Anyway, as I see it, it's a money-wasting cycle fueled by kids and engineered by fat cats. Easter is much the same thing. Cheap chocolate shaped into egg shapes, extra packaging to landfill, and a price hike for the novelty. We encourage competitiveness in the little darlings by feeding them sugar, and they will all go to school boasting about all the crap they've got. Then they'll grow up desperate for new things to feel normal. Further to propagate the inevitable tantrum problems is making people overprecious is car window stickers. I remember being a kid and saw one that read Mum's Taxi. I found this embarrassing when I was 9. Now there are things like baby on board. So when you read this, you'll know to run into the back of someone else's car. Little monster on board. Really rather cringe-worthy. But my favourite has to be Little Princess on board. Now I think that's just taking the piss. That poor child is going to grow up one day and chuck an absolute mental fit at her parents when she realises she's not royalty. So blatant and pointless money spending isn't just for Christmas, it's for life. All year round some of you will feel obliged to buy world's greatest mum coffee cups, as if that's supposed to mean anything. If our environment was really anything to worry about, then Christmas would be discouraged. Chopping down trees to decorate is hardly doing the world a favour. Same goes for greetings cards. What's the point? They're only going to get chucked away afterwards. Obviously the card companies love it. That's why more celebratory days are coming into existence. Grandad Day, Happy Goldfish Day, Thursday. Hallmark would have us believe that there simply aren't enough special days of the year.